Alright. Now my microphone works. Sorry, my microphone wasn't working a moment ago. Um, so what I said was I apologize for being late. Thanks for waiting for me. Um, I was watching the Power and Care Mind and Life dialogue featuring the Dalai Lama, and it was really interesting. And I advise anyone to watch it back if they haven't seen it yet. Um, because it really, really is interesting. Even if you're not a religious person, which I don't see myself as. Um, so yeah, that is what it is. I was saying I'm gonna beat these three, then refresh, because then we get more points. Almost at max stones. And we're about... the top 10 starts at about 2,000 points. So we have quite a way to make yeah, we have quite a way to make that. Angelo Torres says I'm so happy I can finally do top left. Well, congratulations. Top left right now is oh yeah, the bird. Yeah, that's actually a rather nice Digimon. I'm only gonna use it for my mono team, but it is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. I'm actually more excited for Crossmon. But I've already finished both of them. I just need to level them up right now. Which I'm actually trading my food for in my trading zone. So yeah, right now we're beating some guys in PvP, of course. That is the goal. The goal is still to get, yes, I'm getting him to farm mono medium and hopefully get tons of green tickets, maybe 5, said Angelo Torres. Yeah, farming medium for green tickets is a good idea. You generally get, well, not quite a, not a lot, but you get every couple of runs you get one, so it accumulates rather quickly. Ow, I'm gonna have to sit differently. Okay. But yeah, the goal is still to get top 10 daily. Or actually, the goal is to make a DM profit. So, as I said, when the mic wasn't working, I'm gonna have to make up for the points we're behind using PvP crowns, which actually most of the other people who already are in the top 10 right now already used, because otherwise they couldn't have made that much. Oh, damn it. I didn't. I wanted to refresh. Otherwise they couldn't have made that many points at this point. So, yeah, the only real thing is that I want to make a profit, which should be doable rather easily even. Who's that? I don't remember what that is. Cyberdrum. Oh, that's one of the money Digimon, isn't it? I think so. You know what? I'll heal. I don't know why, but I'll heal. But it's needed, but I'll do that. Actually not dealing that much damage. Still really easy to beat it, but I'm not dealing much damage. Maybe this guy actually put a high defense, all high defense mons in his defending team, which is like the opposite of what you should do. I see that now you got Penguin. I think now you get to top 10, says Angelo Torres. Yeah, actually, I finished him the day after I streamed last week. And it really makes my team a lot better. I actually, the week before I streamed, I also got top 10. And last week oh damn, I wanted to refresh, now I'm doing it again. Oh well, it's only 6 stones that I'm wasting, it doesn't really matter that much. Anyway, what I was saying is that the week before I streamed I also got into the top 10. And then last week I got to rank 11, which was kind of a bummer, but whatever, it happens. So I know I should be able to do it now. Shouldn't be able to get blocked as quickly at least. which I kind of showed by my video earlier this week of me beating Direwolf's team a couple of times. After that, I actually beat Direwolf's other team as well. He was a champion and let me try out his other team, which was really nice. And I also beat that. So, we're actually starting to get enemies with bursted Digimon. That is nice. 1, 2, 3. Not that it's needed. Actually, should have done the green combo. Oh well. This can go, yeah, like that. I'm actually busy trying to train my holy Digimon right now. I already trained, what was it? I trained something today. I don't even remember. Well, I was training some holy Digimons, and because next mono is obviously gonna be holo, holy. Why am I saying holo? Holy. And my holy team is really not that strong, so I'm trying to improve it a bit before the mono arrives. And after that, I'm probably gonna train my blue and red Digimon. Because I have a lot of them, and I want to limit break a couple so that I have some more room in my inventory. Because my inventory is really full. I'm also kind of wasting gold floppies because I have so many. And after this PvP, I'm gonna have between 10 and 20 probably, depending on how what I do. Mine is only better than my knight because I hate farming those blues. Yeah, I have the same issue. My blue mono team is the worst, literally. And then my my yellow is second, then dark, I think then red, and then my best is green. Obviously, because I'm using almost my entire green team as my PvP team, so that must be my best team. But yeah, farming blues is not fun, especially since the best you can get is a rare Digimon instead of queen rarity Digimon. Or well, you can technically get kings if you farm at Aegiomon stages, but drop chances are pretty low, so I don't think it's really worth it to do it. Angelo Torres says green is good because of high defense they normally have. Yeah, true. I mean, as you can see, my PvP team has almost exclusively green Digimon because they just are the highest defense Digimon I have. Only Belial isn't green. And actually, Belial's main skill is pretty useful for mono. But in PvP, I sometimes use it to heal, but not often because it's just not reliable. So I kind of want to replace him, but I don't really have anything to replace him with. So I was thinking of maybe replacing him with Waymon, which I know I have at level 80, and I can burst him, but I don't know. His skill takes 3 turns, and I want him as a leader then, of course. And I don't know if it's gonna be worth it, so I'm kind of afraid of even trying it. And his defense is lower than Belial, so that doesn't really help much. I thought I made a mistake there, but I didn't. Almost, though. Closing some tabs on my browser real quickly because I don't need them anymore and they're distracting me. You can try, but waiting for 3 turns will slow you down. Yeah, that's what I said. I think if I survive 3 turns, then most of the time I've already won. So it seems like Waymon's skill just wouldn't benefit my team. If it was at like, I don't know, 2 turns, preferably 1, obviously. But if it were 2 turns, then maybe it could help. But I don't even think that would help much. I mean, what is it? Jiraimon and Daipamon have a skill. Both have a skill that take 1 turn, and those skills I use almost every turn because they're just so good. But my rest of my skills, I barely use. I mean, sometimes I use Chakmon's skill if I survive long enough to be able to use it, or survive long enough. The enemy survives long enough. A second penguin would be OP, says Angelatoris. Yeah, that would be nice, but the developers have said that they wanted to ban duplicates in the past, so if they still want to do that in the future, then if I get a second Daipamon, it would be pretty crappy if they did that. But yeah, if I got 5 more Daipamon, then obviously I would do that. I don't think I ever will, though. But that would be fun. I also kind of want Blitzmon, of course, but Blitzmon would be a great replacement for Dugmon because they have the same skill. But I kind of want to replace Belial Fandomon with it because skill is about as useful and defense is a lot higher. So if I ever got 4 more Blitzmons, then, or 5 more even, because I only have 1 and I wanted burst limit broken. So if I ever get 5 more Blitzmen, then I may do that. But I don't think I'll get Addy anytime soon because I've gotten literally 0 from the GSP act so far. I've only gotten 1 from PvP, and I missed 1 because I think because of the downtime that time or something. Oh no, I was at Amsterdam Comic Con and I couldn't play much. Yeah, that was a problem. That was also the day I ended up in top. I didn't end up in top 50. I got to top or rank 53, I think, that day. But I had a lot of fun, so it doesn't really matter. Life first, game second. That's what any game. That's probably not the best move we could have done, but whatever. And I win. Next. I'm actually almost 1,000,000 bits down from yesterday. I had about 4 million, and now I have only 3-ish. That's how much leveling I've been doing today. And more to come. Angela Torres says, I'm searching some nice low-turn green here to put on your team. What is a life, says Trapezian. Yeah, hard to explain. What is a life? That's actually a really philosophical question, if you think about it. But I'm gonna refrain from answering that question. I'm sorry, Trapezian. Nice one though. Nice one. Thinking is too hard. Yeah, I know. Collect. More FP. Why am I getting so much FP this time? Metal Piranhamon could be your fake penguin, lol. I don't actually have Metal Piranhamon. I have 0 of those. I am, however, busy with leveling my Ultimate Brachymon to level, what is it, 90-ish or something? I don't remember. His maximum limit broken level. But I don't have enough to burst him, so I'm gonna have to wait until I have room to do some flash ticket pulls. Because I still have some tickets, I think 60-ish. But my inventory is always full, so I can't really do any pulls. But we'll see. Maybe we'll be able to do that this week. I was planning on doing it this week, as soon as I have inventory space. But yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure yet. This battle took a while. You think? I'm confused. I'm not really paying attention anymore to my battles. I'm sorry, I haven't slept much. I've literally slept 6 hours. That's what PvP does to you. Yeah. I don't really have that many interesting things to say, honestly. I mean, I can mention again that we set up a Patreon for the Digimon Heroes series, with a reward that if you pay $1 a month or more, you'll get the audio files of our podcast a day before it's released on YouTube. Trapesians is taking more than 15 seconds in battle. Scrap. Yeah, I am a scrap. Yeah, it's yeah. Sorry, I'm just taking a chill, taking it easy because it's not a race at this point. It's just I have to, do battles to make sure I don't waste any stones, so that I, at a later point, have to use lesser crowns, which will optimize my profit. Trapesian also says you can sing to us, and I actually already did. If you watched my stream that I did accidentally while meditating and watching or listening to the Dalai Lama's meeting thingy. Well, actually, I wasn't really singing. That was what's it called? I know the Dutch word. How is that possible? I normally don't know the Dutch words. Come on. Oh, I was humming. Yeah. So if you watched that half an hour stream, I'm sorry. I wasn't aware it was streaming. Apparently there was a hotkey in my streaming software that if I press it, it starts streaming. And apparently I pressed it. Trapesian is not even able to get to 1500 points, he says, so I don't have to worry. Yeah, I don't know, man. 1500 points, yeah, I understand. Yeah, increase your team's power, I'd say. Limit breaking is key. That's all I can really say about it. I mean, of course, it's also based on luck because, for example, Digimon is from the GSP tickets. So if you just, don't get him from the GSP tickets, then bad luck. I mean, I got like 4 of them, I think, in my stream when I was doing GSP pulls. When I wasn't, when I only had like 2 before that, I think. Or maybe even got 5 and I only had 1 before that, I don't know. At least you weren't masturbating, says Trapesian. Yeah, that was also something I was thinking to myself after I noticed I was streaming. Really glad I wasn't doing that, yeah. I mean, it could have happened. Yeah, I need to pay attention to that. So from now on, right after I stop streaming, I'm gonna wait until the stream is done, and then I'm gonna close my streaming application. I have you on my list. Not fun, says Trapezium. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My defending team isn't actually super strong, because I've mostly been focusing on my attacking team. So I don't know what your team is, but you may actually be able to beat it. I'll show you my defending team for a second. So this is my attacking team, as you well know, and then this is my defending team. So the only thing you really have to watch out for is Slayer. The rest isn't super powerful. Well, Ultimate Brockman is still pretty powerful, even though it's not even bursted. So if you take out Slayer first turn, if you can, and then focus on Ultimate Brocky, and use heals, then you should be able to do it. But I'd rather you don't, because then I'm losing points. So let me know if that works out for you. If you're gonna try, of course. Let's see. Oh, where's my... Okay, I lost my emulator for a second. Because I got distracted and then I'm confused. Yeah. I have Cherry, BLB, Mata BLB, Shout X7 max level, Zero Limit Break, Platinum 4 out of 5, and Thunderbirdman 4 out of 5. Why Thunderbirdman and Cherrymon? Because they have the same skill. I don't know if you'll be able to beat me with that team, to be honest. I have no clue. I mean, you can try. But I can't guarantee that you will win. I beat my own defending team really easily, but that doesn't really say anything. Because my team is quite a bit stronger than yours. I'm not trying to boast, just, you know, it's a fact. Actually, my Tadarmon actually is quite nice, because then you at least have a reliable heal. Of course, if you have Cherrymon as your leader, what's the best thing you have? Ooh. That's why Thunderbirdmon and Cherrymon. I don't know if you have Cherrymon as your leader, but if you don't, or if you do, then I would advise using Thunderbirdmon's effect at times instead of Cherrymon's to get brown cards so you can actually heal, instead of using the Race Drive skill to get attacking cards for basically 2 of your 5 Digimon, which is not, you know, that great percentage-wise. So yeah, maybe look into that. Maybe that will make it easier for you to win. Actually gonna focus on something else, because next turn Chuckmon will destroy all of them. Well, not all of them, 3 of them at least. Let's go. Diepen and then green ticket, green cards, and that should do it. Oh, that shouldn't do it, but Dipin will finish it. Ow! Only 3 more battles after this one. I'm so jealous that everyone has Loemon at such a high level. Mine is like level 70 and has 1 limit break, so I can technically do him to level 75, but I don't have any others to limit break him with anyway, so I don't really feel like doing it. At 1 limit break, he's not that useful, to me at least. I mean, his skill is really nice, but if it takes that many turns, then it's not really worth it. I'm really jealous. But yeah, whatever. Three more battles. Double 5-5. Attack load of Leo. I also have a load of Leo, but I never really trained him much. I mean, he's now max limit broken, but I was initially planning on bursting him. But because I have so little blue Digimon that are worth it, or worth anything really, that I just felt like it was a waste. Because he's the same thing as Waymon, and although that is quite nice in PvP, if you're at lower ranks, because if you're not, then, you know, I can have 3 lowest. I have 3 Loemon out of 90 to 100 X. I don't do flash events, though I could, but just recipient. 3 Loemon out of 90 to 100 X? Are you kidding me? That is so good. Getting 1 Loemon out of 100 X is a lot, actually. Gee. That doesn't make me feel any better. I don't even know how many tickets I opened. Probably around 500, I think. And I have 2. Yeah, sucks to be me. Recipient says, yeah, I'm sorry man, I don't feel like leveling it up, don't kill me. Actually, if you had leveled up your Loemon, you would be able to easily defeat my team if you had replaced him with, or Turtle Birdmon with him. I think. I mean, I'm not completely sure, but relatively sure. My defending team is not really that strong, so should be doable. 1 more battle, and then we're already done. Have been streaming for about half an hour. Let's do that, because then we get a critical. I might start leveling him, but still says Trapesian. Yeah. If I were you, I would totally do it. I mean, it may seem like a lot of work, but I'm, for example, now still working on Imperial Dramon, and that is a lot of work. Leveling up Loemon, not that much work in comparison. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't already, maybe you should download my calculator, which is on the forums. You can just use the search function and type in calculator. And then you can see to what level you need to train your food in order to easier level up your Loemon, which may be nice. Of course, you need to level him up to level 40 in the training zone itself, which is the most efficient. But after that, using the calculator might make it easier for you. Oh, I'm actually already at rank 12 for the daily. So we're really pretty close. About 113 points, not about exactly 113 points. So we're not that far behind anymore. 5,000. Dude. Trapezians that I know I'm on mobile. Yeah, okay, my calculator at this point doesn't work on mobile, but I mean, when you have a computer available to you, you can do the calculations. And maybe save screenshots on your phone or whatever, I don't know. Whatever helps you make it easier for yourself. At some point I may extend the functionality of the calculator and may also extend it to Android phones, which should be relatively easy. But I don't really feel like doing it right now. I have too many things to do anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna stop the stream here, I think, and then I'll be back in about 6 hours. Someone actually like that. Which should... what is it? Which should be... ugh, come on. Where is it? Here it is. It should be around 9:30 p.m. Yeah. That would be very appreciated. Take your time. Yeah, I'm not planning on doing it anytime soon with the calculator. I was actually maybe thinking of... I'm gonna make my own Patreon page apart from the one for Digimon Heroes. And I was thinking of setting a goal after which I'll start working on the calculator again. A relatively low goal in that case. But I also feel like that would... yeah, it doesn't feel right to do that to me. So I don't know if I'll do that yet. But it would be a way to motivate me to do it. Because I feel I used to be a professional programmer. Right now I'm not a professional anything. But I feel like the code I made for the calculator is really bad. Really. So I want to redo it all. And that would take quite a bit of time. So I don't really feel like doing that. So yeah, that's kind of keeping me from it. And if I would make a bit of money on it, then that would allow me to, first of all, get motivated, and second of all, you know, not have to spend my time on other things. But yeah, whatever. I'll see what I'll do. Maybe I'll work on it sometime in the near future, and maybe I won't. I'm also going to be traveling probably soon-ish. I'm planning on traveling around Europe for a while, because I've never really seen anything of the world. I want to start doing that. So yeah, I don't know if I'll have the time. But anyway, I'm going to stop the stream here, and I'll be back in about 6 hours. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.